switch it around however you want. They will completely mess with you. They are phenomenal. It's not a conspiracy theory. I am in awe of how good they are at getting your money. Anytime you've got a question about a credit card company, assume extreme sophistication. They really know their business, and they know what chances they're taking. They know whether they can collect over time by raising payments on high debt accounts or not. And they've got data to back it up. They're very good at getting your money. How do you think those tall buildings were built in the skyline? You think it was checking account service fees? Not quite. Not even. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. This is Dave Ramsey on Monster Radio, AM 1150. Join my buddies Rick and Bubba weekday mornings for fun the whole family can listen to. Folks, the real estate market is on fire all over the country. If you're looking to buy a home and you need a mortgage, don't sell yourself short by going and getting a typical pre-approval. That's a false sense of security, and it's just not good enough in today's fast-moving market. Instead, call Churchill Mortgage and get their certified home buyer program. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Churchill helps my listeners become fully approved before they go house shopping. In other words, Churchill does upfront what most lenders wait to do at the last minute. This gives you an advantage over other buyers and helps you close really fast. Plus, Churchill won't let you get into more house than you can. So become a certified home buyer and get ahead of the game. I trust Churchill Mortgage. Call 888-LOAN-200. ChurchillMortgage.com.
This is a paid advertisement. NMLS ID 1591, Equal Housing Lender, 761 Old Hickory Boulevard, Brentwood, Tennessee, 37027.
Bigger, faster, higher, wetter. Only at Six Flags, and only this summer, with one scream-inducing thrill after another, like Superman and Ninja. Plus, cool off all summer in our giant free water park with the all-new Typhoon Twister. Coming soon. Drop down a 5-ton, whirl around a 40-foot bowl, and ride the giant wave. Go for the best deal. Save up to $21 on admission at SixFlags.com. Go Six Flags St. Louis.
My show isn't just about left and right, Democrats versus Republicans, liberals fighting conservatives. The Mike Gallagher Show is about life, family, friends, how you're going to pay for your kids' college, what information you need to get that promotion, how do you help your fellow man. It's also about standing up to power, whether that's the senator who's handing out favors to big donors or the race hustlers who divide us. Follow the Mike Gallagher Show at Facebook or Twitter at Radio Talker Mike and online at MikeOnline.com. It's the Mike Gallagher Show.
Weekday afternoons, 4 till 7 on Monster Radio, AM 1150.
Dexter's Yard Care can take all the pain and strain out of maintaining your residential or business lawn. Come on. Think about it. After buying and maintaining the equipment, then all the time and sweating, and of course the gas, it may be more affordable and a lot easier to hire Dexter's Yard Care, and they're 100% fully insured. So if he cuts his foot off in your lawn, you're not responsible for it. Dexter's Yard Care, where they really do care. Call for your free estimate today. 618-926-6645 or Facebook.com/Dexter's Yard Care.
Do you use the expensive blue or yellow pills to charge your sex life? Are you thinking about it? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 a pill for the other pills, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pills deliver the exact same results for less than $3. You'll save more than $6 a pill for the same results. And right now, radio callers will get 44 blue or yellow pills for $120 with free discreet shipping. You can save more than $700 off pharmacy prices. Charge your sex life now and save a ton of money. Call now and get your 44 pills and save over $700 and qualify for free shipping. Stop paying and call right now.
800-814-5031. 800-814-5031. 800-814-5031. That's 800-814-5031.
This is Dave Ramsey on AM 1150, keeping Southern Illinois connected. In our lobby of Ramsey Solutions, June and Mila dropped by from Chicago. Hey, guys, how are you?
Hi,
Hi, Dave. Good.
Welcome.
Very well.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. I understand you got a question.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Basically, my question is, how much information or details are we supposed to disclose to our trustee
Your trustee of what?
of our,
Executor of the will at a given time.
Yeah.
Okay, the executor of the will.
Yes.
They should know everything.
Everything.
Everything in advance. Everybody that's in the will ought to know everything in advance.
The net worth and everything.
The what?
The
Net worth and financial details of
Oh,
everything.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can't trust them while you're alive, you can't trust them when you're dead.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, they ought to be able to know what's going on and, hold that in confidence, and that's part of their job. And if you can't trust them with that, this is the wrong person to be your trustee. Yeah. So if you're like, I don't know, I don't want to tell them that, then you probably got the wrong person.
Yeah.
But
I want to make sure, because I've been listening to your podcast, but I don't remember this question being asked.
Say again?
I've been listening to your podcast, but I don't remember this question.
I don't either. That's a great question because it hasn't come up. But the thing I do tell people about wills, and you may not have heard this either because it doesn't come up a lot, but pick up a copy of The Legacy Journey. They're in the bookstore. That's the book about wealth. And one of the things we tell you in that book is in the estate planning area is make sure that when the will is done, that all parties to the will, you do a reading of the will while you're alive.
Yeah.
And you say, look, Junior, you're on heroin. You're not getting anything, okay? And look, you're misbehaving over here. I'm not giving God's money to you to misbehave with, that kind of thing. And you go, this is what we're going to do with our wealth, and this is what we're doing. So we've done that as a method of training our heirs, our kids, to be good managers for God into the future. So we didn't disclose it to them when they were 16. They might not have been able to understand. I mean, my net worth is quite a bit, so we wouldn't disclose that to a 16-year-old. But in their 20s, we started talking to them about it and saying, this is what's going on. And what you have is not ownership in this, certainly till we die, but even when we die, you're a manager for God. And that's the way we look at it as Christians, right? So you're a manager for God. And so we started talking to them about that. And we've gone so far as here in the company even, once a year, we have our key managers, our operating board, and our family members, we do a meeting and do an update and go, okay, if Dave dies in the coming 12 months, what's the plan? What's going to happen? What's going to happen to this real estate? What's going to happen to this piece of thing? What are we going to do with this project? What are we going to do with the pieces of the company? What survives? And every year it gets a little better as to how much will survive because it's less and less dependent on me personally, which is a good thing, one of our goals. But all of that to say that our kids know exactly what's going on. The executor of the will knows exactly what's going on. Everyone knows where everything is. It's real disclosed, and that keeps the somebody's feelings from being hurt later. Because if you're going to get your feelings hurt, might as well go ahead and get out of the way. But also need to have good, solid management information delivered to the people who are going to manage it. The executor is the person who executes. That's thus the name. They execute the wishes in your last will, what your will was, what you wanted things to happen, that's your will, and testament. What do we want to have happen? And they execute only what you said to have happen. So it's a good idea to clarify all of that, have discussions, go, you got any questions about this? Do we need to firm up any of this language for you so you know exactly what to do? Because their job is not to have an opinion. The executor's job is to do what you said to do, to execute. You're like, do this. That's what the will says, and they go do this. But it's good to have, a meeting so they know what's going on, and you're set up for that. Thanks for dropping by, guys.
You're welcome.
Good to meet you.
Thanks.
All right, Nicholas is with us in Columbus, Ohio. Hi, Nicholas. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself, Dave?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
So my question is, right now, I have student loans, and they're in deferment right now. And I have career goals of being self-employed and starting a mobile food vending company. And right now, the bulk of my money is going to saving that. And my question is, should I kind of forgo that and knock out my student loans before I, build it back up?
Yes. Unless you can start it for under $1,000.
No, it's not going to be under $1,000. And I was thinking, if I hit the student loans now, it will, push me moving out, starting my career, starting my life a little
moving
bit
out?
You have a job? Right now I'm living at home.
Do you have a job?
Save up. I do. I'm self-employed as well. I have an e-commerce business right now, and I do a little bit of rideshare on the side.
So what do you make?
Right now, I have my budget set for $1,000 this year.
What do you make?
Total for a whole year.
What's your income? Yeah.
It since I'm self-employed, it varies, and it's only been my first year of doing this, so I don't have like a set whole year.
What did you make last month?
Last month, my profit from eBay was around $800, and then from rideshare, I made another like $400.
And you graduated from college?
I did.
What's your degree in?
Hospitality management, emphasis in food and beverage.
Go get a job.
Yes, that's what people were telling me to do, but I had the whole mindset of like doing it myself and being self-employed.
Well, you suck at it though. You haven't made any money yet. So go this eBay stuff you're doing on the side until you get it built up. I mean, with a hospitality degree, you could be making 30 or 40 or 50 grand a year cleaning up while you're building out your eBay thing and saving up the money very quick to move into the food truck business or whatever you're wanting to do there, mobile food deal, right?
That is true. I actually just started applying for a cruise ship job, so I'll probably be gone on the trip and just completely saving all that money. So
yeah, that would be cool because you got room and board furnished and you bank everything.
Yeah, that was always my.
The only problem with that is it's hard to do your eBay thing from a cruise ship.
That is true. I did tell myself I always wanted to work on a cruise, so like 4 months doing that, it would, touch me very well.
Okay, yeah, go do that and then come home and land you a restaurant gig, managing a little restaurant somewhere. You've got the degree to do it. You know what you're doing. You could walk in there and land that. If you work your butt off at that, you can make 30, 40, 50 grand a year and bank the crap out of it, man, and then go live your dream of being an entrepreneur. But pay your way through it. Don't sit at home in your mom's basement making $800 on eBay and call that winning.
Yeah, I just, for this eBay, I had it going higher and higher, and it has been growing each month, but I guess it's taking a little bit too long.
Yeah, I agree. Like 20 minutes was too long. You got it. Because you have the ability to make money. You have an engine, an economic engine at your fingertips because you have this knowledge from this degree that you went and got. And it's a valuable degree, Nicholas. You got a good degree.
Yeah.
The good news about the restaurant business and the hospitality business is most people don't work hard, and if you go in there and work hard and smile and do a great job, you will escalate yourself through that business really fast. You'll learn a lot, and over the next 2 or 3 years while you're doing that, you clean up all your student loans, save up the money for the food truck, and boom, man, you're self-employed, and you learned a lot to use in your new business, things to do and things to never do, because you're going to have some bad experiences too in the process. Go make some money, man. You have the ability to do that. And hold on, I'm going to give you a copy of the book Entre Leadership. I think you're a budding entrepreneur, and I want you to live your dream of being an entrepreneur. But $800 a month ain't a dream. That's a nightmare. And so, especially when you've got this kind of potential at your fingertips. So there's no shame in using a workplace job, a career like that, to move towards your entrepreneurial goals. And it actually is the shortest way to get there for you, because you've got two big goals that you need money for: clean up student loans and save money for the food truck, or whatever that mobile food thing was you said, but I'm assuming it's food truck. So you can do this, man. But eBay's not your shortest route because you're not winning at that. And so you need to use the tools to make money that are at your fingertips, and that is your fingertips. So you can do this, man. You can do it. You absolutely can do it. So, hey, thanks for calling. Open phones at 888-825-5225. You jump in. We'll talk about your life and your money. That about puts this particular hour in the books. Our thanks to James Childs, our producer, and the director of The World in there. Blake Thompson's the senior executive producer. And of course, Zach Bennett filling in for the vacationing Kelly Daniel today. I am Dave Ramsey, your host. We'll be back before you know it.
Hey guys, it's Blake Thompson, Chief Production Officer for The Dave Ramsey Show. This hour's up, but you'll find more on our YouTube channel, where we have over 6 million YouTube views each month. You can find debt-free screens, Millionaire Hour clips, Dave rants, and so much more. Go check it out.
I bet you haven't thought about taxes since April 17. Me either. Bear with me, and let's think back to tax day real quick. Did you know the tax day is the deadline for contributing to your Roth IRA? If you're like most people, you didn't fully fund your Roth IRA last year. You might have had at least some gap between what you invested and the contribution limit, which is $5,500 for most people per year. That gap represents a lot of future tax-free growth, and I challenge you, if you're out of debt, max out your Roth IRA this year, unless that's more than 15% of your income. If you don't have a Roth IRA, get in touch with one of our SmartVestor pros in your area. SmartVestor pros are vetted professionals who can help you with rolling over an old 401k, maxing out your IRA or other investments. They can set you up to automatically invest up to the limit this year without you having to think about it again. To find your SmartVestor pro, go to DaveRamsey.com and click on SmartVestor.
W253CR Marion, now at 98.5 FM, and the legend
WGGH Marion.
Detailed evidence, presidential pledge. I'm Mike Moss. Police are quickly building a case against suspect Jared Ramos, the man charged with the murders of 5 journalists inside the newsroom of the Annapolis, Maryland Gazette newspaper. Police Chief Anthony Altamari on the mounting evidence.
We did find evidence at the residence. I can't go into a whole bunch of details about it, but I will tell you that it's evidence showing the origination of planning, things like that in his apartment, and it shows what we knew we would find, which is that we have one bad guy and that for his own reasons he chose to do what he did.
Ramos was denied bail today, and it was also revealed that he had barricaded the back door to the newspaper to keep people from being able to escape the deadly attack. Words of comfort and support for the victims and their families today from President Trump.
To the families of the victims, there are no words to express our sorrow for your loss. Horrible, horrible event, horrible thing happened. And you're suffering. We pledge our eternal support.
The president also issued a statement saying journalists have a right to do their jobs without fear of attack. Investigators say a man charged with shooting and killing 3 people at a suburban Denver Walmart practiced firing at a shooting range in the hours before the November attack. Surveillance video showed Scott Ostrom firing at a target for about 2 minutes before the shooting. Canada says it will impose 25% tariffs on a number of American products beginning the 1st of July. The tariffs in response to U.S. tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum. He's done it again. LeBron James has opted out of his contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers. James could re-sign, or he could decide to move on to another team. On Wall Street, the Dow is up 200 points. I'm Mike Moss.
Here's some great news. If you missed the deadline to sign up for a health care plan, or more importantly, if you signed up for a plan that you're just not happy with, you still have a choice. It's called Medi-Share. Medi-Share is a Christian healthcare sharing program. It's been around for 25 years. They have hundreds of thousands of members all across the country. And get this, over the years, Medi-Share members have shared more than $2.5 billion of each other's medical. Best of all, you could save a lot of money with Medi-Share. The typical savings for a family is about $500 a month. Your savings may be less or more, but think about what you could do with that extra money every month. So if you think you're stuck with a high-cost health plan that doesn't have much to offer, think again. You can join Medi-Share call them today and check it out. Here's the number to find out more. There's no pressure. Easy to talk to. Just hit *848. That's *848. *848.
This hour's news is brought to you by Chipotle Barbecue in Marion.
Up-to-the-minute local information when you need it. This is a Southern Illinois News Center update.
Severe weather pelted southern Illinois last night, causing damage across the entire region. A line of thunderstorms that stretched across the entire width of the state swept through southern Illinois, knocking down trees, damaging buildings, and causing widespread power outages. Herrin was among the hardest hit, with several buildings damaged, including the Save-A-Lot grocery store. Officials in Marion, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Pinckneyville, and DuQuoin reported trees and power lines were knocked down in the storm, while emergency personnel in White County said a tree fell on a house in Norris City. As of 6 a.m. today, more than 4,000 Ameren, Illinois customers were still without power in Williamson County. Power also remained out for more than 3,100 customers in Saline County and 2,000 in Jefferson County. The storm did cause at least one injury in southern Illinois. A driver in Franklin County was injured while driving in the storm. According to the Illinois State Police, 45-year-old Jackie L. Stacy of Royalton was driving on Illinois Route 149, 1/2 mile east of River Road, when she was forced to stop in the roadway due to heavy rain that was causing severe visibility problems. Police said while she was stopped, a large tree fell on her car, causing damage to the entire front end, windshield, and roof. The vehicle had to be towed from the scene. Stacy suffered non-incapacitating injuries and was taken to the hospital by ambulance. Weather continues to be an issue today. All of southern Illinois has been placed under an excessive heat warning until 8 p.m. Forecasters say daytime high temperatures today will reach in the mid to upper 90s, with heat index values climbing to more than 110 degrees. Those heat index values are expected to remain between 110 and 115 for at least 4 hours today. People are being urged to stay inside out of the heat, but use extreme caution if they have to be outdoors, including taking several breaks and drinking plenty of water. There is a heat advisory in effect as well through 8 p.m. tomorrow. In the Monster Radio Southern Illinois News Center, I'm Tim Petrovich.
Triple E Barbecue gives you independence from the kitchen.
No cooking tonight.
So go grab a couple of those famous barbecue sandwiches. And while you're there, order some barbecue ribs for 4th of July. Call 618-997-1369. 618-997-1369. Located at 904 East Young Street. Whether you need food for your next party or you need catering, Triple E does it all. And they'll help you declare independence from your kitchen. Happy Independence Day from Triple E Barbecue.
Southern Illinois weather.
An excessive heat warning continues until 8 p.m. tonight. A heat advisory begins at 8 p.m. tonight and continues until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Partly cloudy this afternoon with a chance for scattered thunderstorms. Highs around 93, south winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Lows level off around 75 tonight. From the Weather Eye Weather Center.
In the family that we can't really leave. Okay. So where we are, there's some specific needs that are able to be addressed here under specific circumstances, but my business is failing. And the problem is that the business I'm in has nothing to do with my college degree, and I've been out for about a decade. And so last year we made very little money, and my wife and I are praying about it and going, what do we do?